It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. It's Western Conference NBA action. The Portland Trail Blazers here at home. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs. Whatever they can do to avoid a sweep here, they'll need to rebound and do it, but the momentum is definitely not in their favor.
Probably their poorest defensive effort all season long. I mean, at home, that kind of beat is not going to cut it. Never mind when you're on the road.
Hey, I don't know, guys. This may be all speculation. Perhaps they had a bad flight into town the night before, and we all know a rough flight in can lead to turbulence on the court.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Anderson is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's D. Then there's Oubre. And it's Simmons in at the 2 spot. Anderson outside. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. A pass to Oubre. There's the triple. And it's good. Oubre's got 5.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Turner. 11 points for him in that last game against Houston. And Lillard kicks to Turner. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. And there's Lillard on the assist by Richardson.
Hey, there's no doubt about it. Lillard is a flat-out laser.
Here's Anderson. There's the screen. And it's San Antonio with another.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. I'd send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Terry Stotts. DB?
Yes, Kevin. In our conversation, we went over some of the difficulties they face against this team. Remember, they've yet to win a game against them this season in 3 tries. And a big part of it, he said, is just their interior defense. He went on to say they don't give you many easy buckets inside. So we've got to hit some jumpers when given the opportunity. Kevin, let's see how that perimeter attack goes.
Wonderful, Doris. Thanks for the report.
You know, I think he's right to be concerned about the defense they're going up against today. I mean, it's going to take some creativity for them on offense to be able to score consistently.
I think that's their primary concern. I mean, they'd be fooling themselves if they said scoring against this D is going to be easy.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Feeds to Richardson. Back to Lillard. Inside, here's Turner. Plays it up and banks it in. Turner's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Here's Murray. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Davis sets a screen. Pass to Richardson. Fires the 3. Rebound San Antonio. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Now Lillard, after Kelly Oubre missed from long range. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad. First trip to the line for him here. And he knocks down the first one.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Nurkic. He's off on the second. Portland trailing here. Passes it to Richardson. At the top of the key, Turner. Kicks it out to Lillard, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Kevin, we've got a moment here to take a look at what the Spurs have done as far as NBA stats go over the last month. First in scoring, first in assists. And they're also #1 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals. An aggressive team that ball hawks very effectively.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
Here's Simmons, sinks the 15-footer.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And Turner kicks to Richardson. Lillard outside. Let's go. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Here's Simmons. 14 points from him the last game against Milwaukee. Oubre can't get it to go.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
The offensive rebound. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Shumpert is checked in for Portland.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line. And, you know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Harkless is checked in for Evan Turner. Outside Gasol. Picked by Lee. Here's Clark. Goes back up. No good from Lee.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
On the wing, Shumpert lets it go from deep. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Gasol dishes to Clark. Screen by Lee. Here's Clark. Guarded by Shumpert. Forbes bangs home the trifecta. Forbes has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Davis setting the pick for Barnes. He kicks it to Harkless. Good D by Lee.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
There's the pass to Clark. Gasol kicks to Forbes. That's good. Forbes has got 5.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Here is Forbes, following the score by Damian Lillard. Here's Lee. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Playing as a team so crucial. Let's see the NBA's best. #1, the Spurs.
The beauty of watching this team is seeing the ball move around the court. It doesn't stick. That's why they're at the top of that list.
And Portland making a change here. Conley's checked in, and both free throws good for a lead. The Trailblazers have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Lillard attacking. Out to Shumpert. They set the pick. And the layup's good off the glass. Shumpert's got the game tied up here for Portland.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
To the middle. Out to the right wing. Nobody near Barnes. No good with the triple.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Oh, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
No good from Clark.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Lillard attacking. Sweet little floater. Lillard's got 10 points.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Here's Clark. He points his last outing. Lee is screen on Shumpert. Here's Clark. Here's Forbes. San Antonio again missing. Lillard dishes to Barnes. Really left alone that time. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Here is Forbes. Covered by Lillard. There's a minute left to play in the first quarter. He took good advantage of that screen.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas. And the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
The dish to Barnes. Pass to Shumpert. Lee with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Here's Pertinis. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Vonleh. And Gasol sends it back. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. No good from Clark. Portland leading. Outside jumper. Vonleh with it. He's picked up by Lee. Shumpert, no good. One-on-one fast break. Out to the wing with 4 seconds on the clock, and that one goes long. And now a chance to hear from point guard Damian Lillard. He explains his stoic demeanor on the floor.
I was taught to, never let anybody see how you feel.
I would say, Clark, we probably shouldn't expect to see Lillard starring in any reality shows about his personal life.
I think that would be accurate. I mean, Lillard is a young man who is all about taking care of his business and doing what he needs to be doing. I mean, his reality. Is trying to live up to the expectations for him in Portland.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers, guys, what do you think?
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp, not much stagnation at all on offense.
Turner is out there with Richardson. Then there's Iman Shumpert. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Vonleh in at the 4. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. So it's the Spurs now after the miss from Evan Turner. No good from Gasol.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And it's Turner off the drive. Vonleh, the pass to Nurkic. Outside jumper. 5 on the clock. Picked away. Here's Forbes. Finished off the break. Forbes has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Spurs. Portland trailing here. And Turner kicks to Richardson. Back to Turner. Nurkic setting the pick for Turner. To the inside. And Nurkic gets it to go. Nurkic has got his first basket. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
So it's San Antonio now. Spurs working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Portland?
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
They also haven't been afraid to take it strong to the hoop early on tonight. I like that.
Ed Davis is checked in for Portland. Now here's Shumpert. He's got 5 to the middle. Anderson with the block. They retain possession. Turner dishes to Shumpert. And Nurkic has it in the corner. Davis, the pass to Shumpert. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Spurs. Now Murray. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
There's no doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
And we still aren't halfway through this contest yet.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
The Spurs making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And Turner kicks to Shumpert. Anderson against Davis. The feed to Richardson. 3-pointer. The rebound by Anderson.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And, guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
Shots good by Turner.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way. Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They have got to figure it out. Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Now here's Shumpert. He has 5. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Taking high percentage shots has been this group's specialty. On your screen now are this month's field goal percentage leaders. 5th is Pau Gasol.
Well, it's obvious over the last few weeks he's been working on that shot of his, and it's paid off. I mean, he is really knocking down shots at a high rate. One of the best field goal percentage shooters in the league.
And the second free throw, good. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Murray kicks to Simmons. Nurkic with the... And that's on about... San Antonio will retain possession. Gasol a screen and can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. For San Antonio, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. He's off on the first. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Portland's gone 0 for 2 from deep here in the second. And Turner kicks to Shumpert. Screen by Nurkic. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Murray. He feeds it to Anderson. He dishes it to Gasol. And he's good on the 3-ball. Gasol's got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
That's 2 straight quick 3-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
That's good. San Antonio calls timeout.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Maurice Harkless is checked in for the Trailblazers. Harrison Barnes comes in for Shumpert. San Antonio also making some changes. Wayne Dedman comes in for Pau Gasol. And Oubre subbed in for Bertans. Lillard's checked in for Evan Turner. There's the pick. Here's Murray. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Lillard misses.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Here's Dedman, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Now here's Barnes. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Here's Simmons. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Anderson dishes to Murray. 6 to shoot. Kicks to Simmons. Lillard with the rebound. Lillard's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And it's blocked. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Barnes with it from 10 feet out, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Right here, Kevin, over these last 10 games on the Trailblazers schedule, this is how they stack up compared to the rest of the league. 9th in free throw percentage, 9th in fewest turnovers per game. This is also what I would call a pretty solid offensive rebounding team. I mean, they've got a top 10 ranking in the second chance points category.
Yeah, and getting back to their free throw percentage, you know, it might seem like a small thing, but sometimes it's those little things that can put a team over the top.
And Portland making a change here. Onlay's checked in.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Barnes. Shoots the 3. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Simmons. And it's blocked.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, Clark, no doubt about it.
Now, here's Lillard. They lead by 1. Lee with the block. Now, here's Oubre. He's guarded closely. From past the arc. And Harkless pulls it down.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Simmons passes to Lee. And it's good. Lee's got 4 points now in the quarter.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Offensive rebound. The 3 from Barnes. No good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Simmons can't hit, so the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, they just really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game. You could just see they were pressing, just couldn't get anything to go on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and guys, and once they got spiraling downward, there seemed to be no way to get out of it. All their offense went to pot.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
Dishes it to Richardson. Doubled by Oubre. Harkless kicks to Barnes. And the 3-ball is good. Barnes has got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Portland.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Great pass to set up the lay-in. Dedmon's got 8.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
And a pretty tightly.
Thanks, Kevin. I'm here with David.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, this has been a good game here after one half. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. They never dug too deep a hole for themselves in the first period, the most they trailed by. And now, folks, it's just about time for the third.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
Evan Turner having a fantastic game. He has 12 points, and he's still working hard for those rebounds.
And that's what he has to do. Solid effort on the glass can make such a huge difference on most nights.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor for San Antonio, we've got David Lee. He's out there with Oubre. B out there with Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Simmons in at the 2. Here's Lee. Another shot. Shoots over Lillard. Good on that shot. And with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Lee.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Lee with the block. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee. Here's Turner. They set the pick. Screen by Nurkic. And it's Turner off the drive.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And that one's good. Simmons.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now, here's Richardson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Here's Simmons. And there's the pass to Forbes. 6 on the shot clock. And the rebound by Nurkic.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
And that one's good. Dedmon's got 10 points.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside. Lillard has been playing really well. He has 12 points, and the assist numbers, tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
Iman Shumpert's checked in for the Trailblazers. San Antonio's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. Lillard dishes to Turner. With some arc, Oubre pulls it in. Oubre's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
That puts them in the lead. Oubre's got 9. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
I'm looking over there at Greg. He's enjoying every second of it, Clark.
Yeah.
Listen, the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
So it's San Antonio now after the miss from Evan Turner. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dedmon. Powered down with both hands.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
And it's Turner off the drive. Lee with the steal. And now here's Lee. The fast break opportunity.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
That's good. Nurkic has got 6.
Just too dominant in the low post to let him have the ball in that close.
Really simple opportunity for him. I mean, that's his bread and butter there.
San Antonio calls timeout.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Screen by Nurkic. Turner passes to Nurkic, and the layup's good off the glass. He's got 8.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Now here's Gasol. Here's Clark. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Clark's got the lead up to 6 now for the Spurs.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Here's Turner, rejected by Gasol. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Barnes is checked in. And here is Shumpert. 8 points for him. Releases from the wing and drills it. Shumpert's got 10 points. Here is Forbes. Feeds to Anderson. Good-looking screen by Gasol. And Shumpert pulls it down.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Nurkic can't hit.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Here is Forbes. He's got 10. Releases. Portland grabs the miss. Shumpert's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Turner.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
A different look now for Portland. Noah Vonleh comes in for Yusuf Nurkic, and Harkless is subbed in for Davis. Gasol kicks to Clark, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace.
Now here's Shumpert. He's got 10. A 3 from Barnes. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here is Forbes. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Forbes dishes to Gasol. Anderson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Bertens. From deep. And that one's good. 9 points in the game so far.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Shumpert passes to Turner. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And Shumpert kicks to Barnes.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Now here's Barnes. 16 points for him. There's the pick. For the lead. The offensive rebound. Vonleh. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. San Antonio's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Spurs passing it around. Great open look there. And it's 13 points for B.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his 2nd this half.
So timeout called here. The first for Portland. Richardson, he's checked in for Shumpert. Spurs also with the sub. D, he's checked in for B. Trailblazers trail by 3. And Turner kicks to Richardson. Passes it to Turner. There's the screen. Barnes screen on Anderson. Harkless dishes to Barnes. Got a piece of it. And it turns out it's going to be a foul. He was hoping for a clean block, but the officials felt otherwise. So we'll see some free throws here. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Spurs?
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Now here's Gasol. 5 points in the game. And good on the basket. Book it.
The shot quality is very good here, and they're making most of them this half.
Yeah, converting at a really high level. The field goal percentage continues to creep upward.
Here's Richardson. He kicks to Harkless. There's a good screen. Clock at 6. 46 seconds left to play here in the third. There's the pass to Bertens. Now here's Anderson, defended by Harkless. 6 to shoot. Right side Gasol. Unloads from 13. And good on the basket. Book it. And it's a 5-point San Antonio lead.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work him over the rest of the game.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Richardson, good. Richardson's got his second bucket.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And it's blocked. Thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Spurs leading by 3. They've got Harrison Barnes. Davis is out there with Mo Harkless. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Richardson in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And that one's good, Barnes.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
You got to like how they're getting the ball inside this half. They didn't have as much success earlier in the game, but now they're showing real determination in taking it inside to score.
Nurkic checked in for Harkless. Here's Lillard, and off the prime, and in it goes.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
There's the dish to Dedmon. Here's Murray, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
San Antonio leading. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Portland grabs the miss.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
This game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Oubre can't get it to go.
Boy, he's got a nice-looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, and a lot of times he'll still knock those down no matter how good the D is. And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. After the basket by San Antonio. Out of bounds, Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. Iman Shumpert's checked in for Portland.
Iman Shumpert.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Now here's Richardson. D right on him. 5 to shoot. Lillard. Anderson with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. 2 on the clock. Goes up off the inbound. Can't get it to go. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Here's Simmons. and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Guys, they didn't waste that fast break opportunity. Good aggressive pass to get his teammate to the rim. I love it.
On the wing, Shumpert. Lillard outside. To the inside. Hits. Got that one from Nurkic. Nurkic has got it all tied up now for Portland.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
I completely agree with that, Clark. They need stops and really can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are nice, high percentage looks.
Now here's Anderson, and the shot counts. He's fouled. And it's a chance for a three-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
And the call will be against D. That'll be his second foul of the game. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And Nurkic gets it to go.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side,
and guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
and guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia.
So far in the game for Nurkic, he has 12 points and also a block shot.
And we really just need to take a second to appreciate the all-around effort he's put out there today.
Well, the numbers paint the picture, and he has been what we call in my vernacular, you know where I'm going here, guys, stat sheet stuffer supreme.
Oh, supreme. So that takes it to a whole nother level when you get supreme in terms of your stat sheet.
Mikel O'D's, right? Mikel O'D's. So he gets the... whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
That one misses. San Antonio leading by 4, and Simmons kicks to Oubre. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. Free throw, good, Oubre. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. And stolen by Murray. And the Spurs pushing it up now. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here.
Lillard, right side. It's blocked. Here's Simmons. The feed to Murray. Picked by Lee. Second chance shot. That's tipped. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Turner's checked in. And so it's San Antonio with it. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And he can't get the first one. He's checked in for D. He hits the second from the line. Trailblazers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he had to do something. They're getting buffaloed and beat up. He couldn't let that continue. He had to call the timeout there.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Terry Stotts gave to his team during that last break. He actually lit into them pretty heavily, saying, we're being way too soft on the inside. I better start to see some toughness and more shots being challenged. No more easy baskets. Pretty strong words, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Kicks it to Lee. There's a screen. Turner with the steal. He feeds it to Lillard. Inside, it's tipped. Gasol with the steal. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Lillard against Gasol. Lillard on top. From 13, rejected by Gasol. Lee outside. Gasol a screen. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Trailblazers trail by 10. Now, here's Lillard. Outside Turner. Back to Lillard. Hands it from downtown. Lillard's got 11 in the second half.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Gasol passes to Oubre. Second chance shot. No good from Lee. Portland's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Here's Lillard. Plays it up and banks it in. Now just a 5-point Spurs lead.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defender.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. Clark dishes to Gasol. 6 to shoot. No good from Clark.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide-open opportunities.
Here's Turner. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
San Antonio leading by 3. Lee, a screen on Lillard. Fires from deep. And it's Portland with the rebound. Davis has got 3 rebounds now in this one. They've definitely hit that groove offensively.
They sure have, guys. I mean, really aggressive. And I like that posture and mindset. Stay aggressive.
Greg, you like groove, don't you?
I do. Let's groove tonight, Kevin. As a matter of fact, let's just stay in the attack mode that we're seeing from these guys. They're getting whatever they want.
He is just... tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
It's been quite a game for Kelly Oubre.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're losing by 6. 1:36 left in the game. Anderson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Inside, off the screen, Anderson with the block. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. And finished off by Gasol.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They trail by 8. There's 1:26 left to play in the final quarter. It's Davis with the drive. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. He gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
1:11 left in the fourth. Gasol inside. Working on Nurkic. And again, it's Pau Gasol. Gasol's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. And that's a good strategy when you're on top.
To the paint. It's tipped. Nurkic with the steal. Here's Lillard. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. They get Pau Gasol.
At the line for your Trailblazers.
It's the first that narrows the gap to 7.
At the line for 2.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that this bag. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
This is the lead. Shot from 12. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 9. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
In your Trailblazers, Noah Vonleh.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And the basket good.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Here is Forbes. Turner covering. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here is Forbes. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from the line. Shot is off.
And nothing fancy really about that play. That's just good old-fashioned hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
And so it's San Antonio with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, David Lee. Kenny, your thoughts?
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
He put everything he had to his...
And that'll do it for our coverage of this year's final regular...